What's going on, you guys? It's Luke Carroll. Here's a recording from Apprentice Slalom, working on the heel toe special. I'm going to go ahead and start recording how I do that, as well as how long it takes me. Check that in the bottom right hand corner. The first motion that we want to work on is getting our stabilization while shifting from the left to right and pushing our front foot forward. The reason for this is so we start building stabilization within our legs. That way it becomes a no-brainer when shifting our legs from left to right. And once you understand that autonomy, you'll be able to then become more fluent in your movements. Once you got an idea of your stabilization, you'll start moving into moving while doing that same pattern. You can see I'm starting to struggle quite a bit as I first start to learn this move, and it's really hard for me even to go back to the left. Because of my inability to skate moving easily, I went back to a simpler motion, then moved back to the movement again. This is extremely important when learning new skills. This footage is only seconds after those failures beforehand, and you can already see that there's some improvement. I have, however, omitted the left-hand side, and I'll bring that back in later. Upon reviewing the footage, I wanted to be sure that I was spending a lot of time working on concrete movements, so I slowed it down and snapped myself into position. It's not particularly fun, but I want to reiterate that whenever you notice you aren't doing the skill well, go back to a foundational movement like this twisting motion. And here we are, back trying those left ways, my weak point, just so we can start getting the fluency on both sides of my body. Be sure to continue to work on those fundamental movements. I swear they work. So I'd say we're about 15 minutes into the session at this point, and this is what my left hands are looking like. So I think it's about time we get into the heel toe of heel toe special. Much like the previous fundamental movement, we aren't moving at first. We're just shifting our legs back and forth. This isn't a formal tutorial, but here's what I've learned so far. Your front foot will have its heels down, while the back foot will have the toe down. You'll notice that there will be a lot of strain on your hamstrings and your quads. Your stabilization muscles play just as an important role as muscle memory. You'll also notice that I start to fail here, so I go back to rudimentary motions to be sure that I'm doing it correctly, then move straight back into trying to get the heel in and the toe out. When learning this move, it's important that you don't lock your knees together to stabilize yourself. Really focus on building your strength. So keep your knees as far apart from one another as you feasibly can. I only recently discovered this, however, so it's not well pictured. I hope you guys like this trick. Be sure to try to get these rudimentary things down, and remember to stay hydrated. If you do like the music that you're hearing in the background right now, go ahead and give Akira the Don a listen. If you did end up staying to the end of the video and you like what you heard, then go ahead and hit that subscription button. As per usual, I'm here to spread the word of skating. If you need some help in any way you can, I'm here for you. Peace out. Bye.